To all my fellow Americans here once again, my name is Eduardo Rodriguez. Happy New Year's. Today is the 1st of January 2021. Better be careful with this one. Starting off the New Year's, I may make a mistake and say 2020, since I said it so many times. But I want to send a salute to all my fellow American veterans of the DAV, for which I am part of, and veterans of all organizations, and never forget those who have made the ultimate sacrifice in order to keep our country free. Well, there's quite a bit to talk about today. I just hope my mind helps me out. Out of the so-called Islamic communist terrorist organization called alias Democrat Party. They keep on calling us because I've been navigating through all these websites, including the news that come out of Yahoo, out of Yahoo. And Yahoo really is filthy as hell. They're degenerate. The reporters they got there, I don't know where the hell they came out from. They call us true patriots and conservative. They call us extreme, the extreme right. But they don't call Antifa extreme. They don't call Black Lives Matter extreme. They don't call the conduct of the Democrats, the electoral fraud they're committing, and they're supporting of evil terrorism, or knocking down statues, even of Lincoln, Abraham Lincoln. They don't call that extreme. No, it's us. We're the ones who are extreme, who march peacefully, are being attacked by Antifa and Black Lives Matter, and we're the ones who are extreme. They're threatening our lives, they're murdering, and we're the ones who are extreme. So there's no way out of it. I use Yahoo because I got no other choice. I really don't know. I really like the page because I use it as my email. For years, and I just can't understand what the hell's the matter with you, Yahoo? What the hell? You really want to go through that path of supporting terrorism? Do you know how much a reporter makes in communism? They make like about $10 a month, or maybe more. I don't know. I don't think it's $26 a month. But let's put just so nobody will say I'm exaggerating. Let's make it $27 a month. Still, you can't live on that. I mean, it's the $600 stimulus which the Democrats want to push, including a conservative Republican rhino, not conservative, because they're not conservative. They just make like they're Republicans, but they're not Republicans. They're really part of the communist determination to destroy this country. And they don't want to live on $600 a month. I wouldn't. I probably might say, oh, okay, well, let's applaud it, because if they would give up their salary and take the $600 a month and live on that only, I would say, oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Well, the guy is I don't know, how you call it, motivated, or I don't know, true to his word. But they won't do that. They want to push it on us, on you. You who support them. You who support these people. So, like I say, they murder, they loot, they burn down, they destroy businesses, they've ruined businesses, they bankrupt businesses, they burn down buildings. And I'm including Democrats, not only Black Lives Matter and Antifa. Look at what Andrew Cuomo is doing in New York and de Blasio. They destroyed the city. I was born in that city. They destroyed it. Look what's happening in Washington, D.C. I went to Washington, D.C. I told my wife before we went, I said, look, well, let's go, because before this country will no longer be available to visit or good enough to visit. Let's go. I got a funny feeling it's going to be destroyed one way or another, and it is. You know, thank God I made the trip. I went to visit my son, and I confronted this one lady who I was telling what I was doing, and she told me, I'm not a Trump fan. I said, what a stupid lady. You know, I just kept quiet. I said, okay. I kept quiet. I said, wait a minute, before I go to prison here, they might arrest me for trying to tell this lady and make some sense. But since it seems like she didn't have any sense, and she was stupid as hell, I just kept quiet. I said, okay. That's why I like doing these videos, because this way they can't escape watching me if they decide to watch my videos. Here I can tell them to their face, you know, how stupid you are. Defending a system that'll destroy you forever. And not including Islam, because if I include Islam, it's just the same. They will destroy your freedom. And you women like your clitoris cut off. You like being restricted to where you can't go out unless you have a written consent from your husband, accepting that you can go out and visit a family member, where you can't divorce, where you could be stoned to death for any little reason, where you could be beaten in the street with 200 or more lashes, just because it's not Islamic what you're doing or saying. You know, that means you're extremely stupid. If you believe it, that you're extremely stupid, because that's what's going to happen. They're massacring people everywhere, stabbing people right off the bat. No, I don't like him because he was too happy, or he was a Christian, or he was walking with a Bible, and they just come up and stab you, period. No buts and whats about it. And they get away with it. They go to court, and sometimes they even get free, or they flee to their country, and that's it. You don't see them no more. And get away with murder. One guy who murdered his daughter because she was un-Islamic, fled the country, fled our country. And the person responsible for flooding them into that country, Barack Obama, doesn't say a word. And if he does, he'll say, no, that's un-Islamic. That's not Islam. Islam is a religion of peace. You know, I want to see this guy in prison, because according to all the cases against him, you know, he should be in another country, he'd be executed. But here, unfortunately, he only go to prison. I hope for long term, and then deported to Kenya, where he was born. This chronic liar, this fiend, this two-legged monster called Barry Soetoro, who was born with the name of Barry Soetoro, but he decided to change his name to Barack Hussein Obama. Why? Because he hates this country. Anybody who changes his name to an Islamic name is because he hates Christianity, he hates this country, he hates Israel. Talking about that, this is the reason why they're supporting evil. This is why all these leftists, be Black Lives Matter, be Antifa, be the Nation of Islam, be CARE, be Rashida Tlaib, be Ilhan Omar, be Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, be Bernie Sanders, be all the DNC, Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, Nadler, Andrew Cuomo, de Blasio, Gavin Newsom, Larry Lightfoot, I don't know if I pronounce it, Larry Lightfoot from Chicago, the one from Philadelphia, I forgot her name, and Minnesota. All these governors. The reason why they hate Israel so bad is because it's the birthplace of the true God of our country, of our people, of the heavens. And everything that the Bible expresses, they hate it. because it goes against their precepts and their determination. That's why they choose to support people who are terrorists, communists, which are communists, and Islam. Organizations which wants to destroy the United States and our Constitution, and our festivities, and our celebrations, and our customs and way of life. They want to destroy it. The communists erased history by Joseph Stalin's will with photos of people he had erased from the photo. The same they're doing, Antifa and Black Lives Matter doing with the statues. They're erasing history by destroying statues. Why? Because it goes against their thinking, their precepts. No, that's not. We don't allow that in communism. We don't allow that in Islam. So they're against the true God of Israel. They hate Israel with a passion. And they hate the United States because we are a Christian nation, majority. But if we let them, it won't be for long. If we let Joe Biden get to power, it will be not for long. It'll be over in a couple of years. And you'll be seeing a lot of people being massacred, suicide bombings, put in prison, persecuted. And then they call us, the conservative. We are the troublemakers. We are the racists. We are the murderers. And we are the thieves. Not them, who are the ones, they're accusing us of what they are, what they really are. We are what they accuse us of. But we have found out through news, not thanks to the big tech nor the media, the fake news media. We have found out by other sources, like Next News Network. Sometimes by Fox, by One News Network, by Newsmax, and there's a lot of others. And people like me who videotape or do web streaming, like Dr. Stephen Turley, Dan Bongino, and many of like me. I'm the worst, because really I don't think I consider myself even in the bottom of the list. But there's many others who inform and tell the truth and explain it. You got it, like I say, in Dr. Stephen Turley and Dan Bongino. There's another guy, Anthony Brian Logan, Brandon Tatum, Larry Elder. They're very good, extraordinary, informing and telling you the truth of what's really happening. Oh, a Financial Hub. I'm trying to remember a lot of them. There's so many. Forgive me, I forget any of you out there. And there's new ones. There's many other new ones that I discovered. News Thud, Neon, Nettle is another source. And there's more. But like I say, it's just a lot. So being ignorant is not an excuse. Go to these pages. Go to my blogs. You don't have to listen to me. You can go to my blogs. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Licky Dink. Now I'm on Parler. And I'm Rumbler. And I got my blog. I pledge allegiance to the flag, and I stand with God and Israel eternally. Cuba, Noticias Disidentes, and Gloria al Bravo Pueblo, which are in Spanish. Those two that I mentioned. Those last two. Oh, and I'm on WhatsApp. So there's many ways of getting to news, to finding out what's really happening. Not what Yahoo wants you to believe, and many others, or Facebook, or some of them on Fox, which has backstabbers, or those on the Communist News Network, CNN, or MSNBC, who lied through their teeth. This is going to be it for for today. I just gave out my opinion. You know, it's sad that I have to give sometimes the news that are just not apt for celebration and New Year's Eve. But I have to tell it because it keeps on happening, We have to inform. Because ignorance is a tool which the extreme left love in order for people to believe them. And they'll lie and make you believe. So Donald Trump, I always pray for you and your family. God bless you always. May God put his hands on you and protect you everywhere you go. We need you. The same with Mike Pence and his family. May God bless our country eternally. And I stand with the true God of Israel eternally. Happy New Year's. God bless you all. See you tomorrow, hopefully. Bye-bye.